Hey guys, Little Jackalope of the Amateur Sleuth Blog here with...
Hi guys, I'm Indy, the summer intern this year.
And we are going to be playing Nancy Drew Codes and Clues, at least the first chapter of it, to show you what it's like.
I actually haven't played this since when I drove down, or I guess drove across the country out to the internship. I played it on my mom's iPad, so it'll be a nice refresher for me.
Let's get started. You've got 6 chapters with 6 different levels in each of these.
We're representing River Heights, so we want to look our best. Choose an outfit for each girl.
And I like this because even though there are, over 20 hidden object games, and some very basic elements of coding like sequences and loops and things like that, you still actually get to do different mystery solving things. At its heart, this game is a mystery solving game. So you get to come up with a lot of fun disguises. So you can go undercover at Harrington Prep. When you go to the art room, you get to figure out what smocks and paint colored pants you want to wear.
It's appropriate for your investigation.
I tend to like
We're
Bess's
ready.
clothes the most.
Tech fair, here we come.
I kind of wish we could
That would be fun.
But
Kind of like Iggy and Legend of the Crystal Skull get to wear different hats and things. It'd be fun for the robot puppy. I actually saw in the art files different kind of ideas of how they could color the robot
This
puppy.
school is
It's really fun to
amazing.
see kind of it go full circle.
I agree, George. Look, here's our table.
Hi, I'm Alexa. Are you from River Heights? We're Tech Fair neighbors. My table is here. Oh, the floor is all sticky.
Ew, it is. You guys are setting up already? Uh-oh, I'm way behind. Hey, did someone spill something on my table? It looks like someone used your table as a snack station. There are sugar cubes and water everywhere. Yeah, a snack station. I think you're right.
That's Tommy Rojas. He won last year. I'm excited to have my table right next to his because I'm going to win this year. My project is an awesome dog biscuit delivery machine.
Wow, sounds awesome. Maybe your biscuit machine can feed our project, a robot puppy.
Oh, my project has a great name, the Gustave Project. I named it after my real dog.
The Gustave Project? Can we see it?
Here, take a look. The cover for my project is all wet and sticky. My project isn't here.
Don't worry, Alexa. We'll find it. I'm Nancy Drew, and there are plenty of clues here. Yes, we're detectives. Let's look for clues. Find the objects below.
So this is kind of the first of many hidden object games that you'll play, and it's a lot of fun because the hidden objects that you have to find change each time you play it, so it's never the exact same. And then, you find the same main clues each time, but the extra stuff you find is different. And I really like it because as the levels go on, it does get a little bit harder because sometimes it's just the outlines of the objects and you don't get to see what it actually looks like, which helps younger kids develop really strong critical reading and critical thinking skills.
And here we're simply just finding clues and finding the things that stick out as odd in this scene.
So now that we found all of our clues, we are going to go to our clue book and try and put together some of the pieces. And at any time, if you're replaying this game or you just have already read
These are the
through it
clues
by
to help us
time
find
or
Alexa's
before
missing
the,
project.
characters are
Let's
talking,
keep track
you can
of
click that
them
little
and
fast
our
forward
suspects
button
in our
the
clue
right-hand
book.
upper right-hand corner, and that fast forwards through all their chat, which is nice. If you're replaying the game or something like that.
And here we're looking at
Strange.
Nancy's
Hay and
tablet.
grain
In
gym?
the classic books and games, Nancy always has a notebook.
Mhm.
Nancy being very modern and tech savvy these days, she's got a tablet for keeping all of her clues and suspects.
Yes. And so these are the objects that we picked up that were really odd. You know, why is hay
Who
and
left
grain
the
and
sports drink
why is a
bottle
sports
behind?
drink in the middle of this tech fair?
A horse named Susie Q. Sugar cubes? Was Tommy's table really
Sugar
a snack
cubes do
station?
seem like an odd thing to have at a snack station. I don't think I've ever gone up to a movie theater snack station and asked for sugar cubes.
An overdue book about horses.
We have a suspect.
Seems a little suspicious. So then, in our clue book, we can hit on suspects and review our suspects. We can hit on clues, review all of the clues, and hit on Togo, which is what we named our robot puppy at the beginning, to play some extra bonus levels of coding the robot puppy.
And you'll see a little bit later what that means, because we have to use our robot puppy to help solve the case, and you'll see in a minute.
It looks like our first stop is the library. There's bound to be a clue there about this overdue book.
And who's kept it so long? Follow me to the library.
Would you like to play this level?
Feed and caring for horses. Whoever dropped this overdue notice must have been in a hurry to clean up that mess in the gym. We need to discover who checked out this overdue book. A book about horses could be anybody at this school.
Because they have stables.
Did you notice how nervous Tommy looked? It was clear he didn't expect to see anyone there.
He's suspicious. I can tell just by the way he ran off.
Let's
I think I read in
investigate.
the art files that this look for Bess was Bess's sassy look. And I thought, I'm sassy a lot, but I never point when I'm being sassy.
Now here in the library, we have a slightly harder hidden object game. As you can see at the bottom right here, we only have the outlines, the silhouettes of the clues and shapes that we're looking for. The shapes of the clues that we're looking for. And what's also great, that was kind of an accident right there. We've got a plant for a clue. We've got a gear, which is a suspicious thing to have in there.
But it's nice because this level you can zoom in like you see Little Jackalope doing. And I love that reading is my superpower sign. And then the Coding Heroes book. There's a lot of little fun things like that hidden throughout the games, which I enjoy. Yay! I like how the
Let's
cat
review
is a
the
clue.
clues we found.
It looks suspicious.
Apart from the Gustave project.
Here we're just redefining what the clues are.
Mhm.
And
This
why
is
they're
a part of my
important.
project.
These numbers look like a combination to a lock.
That old locker in the back has a lock. They say it belonged to Old Man Harrington. Maybe this combination...
Your turn.
I love how they call him Old Man Harrington.
Old Man Harrington.
Mhm.
Wonder how old he actually is.
Probably like 50, because I remember when I was younger, anyone who was older than maybe like my sister, I just thought, oh, you're so old. Like,
Mhm. I bet you the kids who are playing this think that a 12-year-old is really old.
I remember thinking when I was maybe in 3rd grade that the 8th graders were so much older and they were so big.
Yeah.
And then when I got to be a senior in high school, I just said, I don't even think I'm as big as I pictured the 8th graders to be.
Yeah, I had the exact same thoughts, though, too. When I was in kindergarten, I thought the 1st graders were, like, so much bigger. And then 6th graders were, like, the size of high schoolers.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was like a film reel.
Yes. Isn't there normally a Coco Kringle in here? Or is that a different?
It could be this. It could be a different.
There we go. Where is the last of those? Oh, there it is. That's what's kind of fun. Even though this is a different offshoot of our main Nancy Drew core PC lines, we do have some little hidden Easter eggs from the other games. So sometimes you can find a Coco Kringle in the different hidden object puzzles, which I think is fun. It kind of ties it all together. Another bookmark.
Horse books? And engineering books? That's strange.
See Waverly Meadows in another one of our games. It's Morning at Waverly Academy, which is
My project.
kind of fun. Maybe they're building a mechanical horse.
That was a good idea.
I don't see how all this detective work is helping. I just want to find my Gustave project. I know, Alexa. We do too. Where's your computer lab? I'd like to learn more about Waverly Meadows. This computer room rocks. I feel the same way. Tech Club meets here. It's the best. George, can you look at the Waverly Meadows website? Waverly Meadows is now called the Horse Stables at Harrington Prep. And check this out. Their star horse is called Susie Q. Susie Q. Now this is getting interesting. Let's investigate.
Their computer room is 10 times better than my computer room was in grade school. We had old CDs that they had tied and hung from the ceiling.
That was so cool.
We used to spin them to kind of see the rainbow.
Kind of disco.
Yeah.
Notice some of the code words, programming words are on the wall here.
Now, this game, if you play this game, you're not going to be able to code a website by the end of it. It's just there to kind of teach the very basic understanding and fundamentals of computer science and coding. Because, you know, when I was growing up, people always said, oh, do you like math? Do you like science? If so, you should get involved in computer coding and computer science. And that's not it at all. I feel like it is more, do you like problem solving? Do you like thinking of new ways to look at how to get from point A to point B? Do you like puzzles? And so that's what this game is. It's problem solving, it's puzzles, it's critical thinking, and then you do get to learn a little bit about sequences and loops when you code your robot puppy, which is coming up in the next little section of this chapter.
Put that in the wrong spot.
I think you need some more work on your critical thinking. Maybe you should play this game every day.
Hey, that's my best friend Sydney's backpack. She's never in here. I can tell it's hers because this is her favorite sports drink. This that we felt was so sticky. It's time to question Sydney. Was that the door? I have to get out now! Oh, it's locked. George, you're right.
I like
It's
how she can
locked.
recognize the sports
dear.
drink more than she can recognize the actual back.
Over there. There's a vent. Yeah, right.
Here's your
Like
chocolate.
we'll fit through that small
A
vent.
little code book.
No, but our puppy could.
Uh-oh.
Nancy has come a long way since the
Let's
original
program our puppy.
1930s. Nancy, that, yeah. It's crazy to think about.
Would you like to program the puppy?
Sure. So this is starting to be where you get to learn a little bit more about sequences and loops. In a little bit of problem solving, you have to figure out how to get out of the room, and Robot Puppy, even though it seems like a crazy idea, it's actually kind of the best idea.
Use the turn command to turn around. Use the jump up command to jump up on objects. Use the jump down command to jump down from objects. Use the crawl command to crawl under objects.
And here's where we get to the patterns and commands, and a lot of trial and error and cause and effect when you program your puppy to do something. You set the steps in place, and then when you press your puppy, that's when your puppy acts out those steps. So you can see what it is that you did wrong, and then fix that.
I did a lot of crawling movements just to cover my bases.
Go, puppy, go. Woo!
All 3 stars.
Yay!
And what's fun is
Way
if you
to
do
go,
beat this game and
supercoders.
you want to keep playing,
Puppy
you
was
can
programmed
play all the levels all
perfectly.
over again to get 3 stars at
We rock.
each level, and that actually earns you an extra charm
We can use
on
our
the charm
Cooper
bracelet,
to
which we'll show
practice
you in a bit.
programming Puppy. But first, let's go find Sydney.
And right here in the bottom left corner is our little awards. Now we've been
Yes.
playing for a little bit, so you can see the little charms that we've collected here. So we actually collected all 3 stars in every puppy programming level. So we've got a couple more that we need to find. We need to like earn all the other charms. We need to complete all the extra obstacle program courses.
So basically, once we complete the extra obstacle courses, we'll get both charms.
That's right. Yes, right there. That's a little Easter egg that we put in there.
So you know the really fun theme song that is in all the loading screens and the start screen and this screen? It is actually, it won a contest by Untitled, who, it was a Berkeley music contest, and we got a ton of entries of different possibilities of what could be our theme song. And the song that Untitled wrote won. It was and is an amazing song, and it was actually produced by a Grammy Award-winning producer, and she got to go out to California and do the song, and the young girl who sang it was Sophia, and it's a really fun song to listen to.
Yeah, which you can actually get the song on our website if you wanted to download that and listen to that.
Yeah.
I think it's also available on iTunes.
Yes, I believe so. Yeah. I know, I have it on my computer.
It's so catchy. Let's take a look at our clue book. Oh, yes. Now, if we were to go into this bonus level section, you can see that we can practice our coding skills. They're also just bonus levels, so if you do all of them, then you can earn your extra charm.
And the further you go in the game, the more actual commands you can learn how to give Togo. So there's one new one that we haven't seen yet in this one, which is the little paw print. You have, later on in the game, you can actually make Togo fly. You can make him bark. You can make him roll over. You can make him dance in the music room section. It's just endless possibilities of different things that you can make your robot puppy do, which is just a ton of fun. I like it when he crawls.
And if we wanted to take a screenshot, we can actually just click on this camera.
Yeah.
Ta-da!
So if you make him do something funny, like rolling or barking, you can kind of time the screenshot.
And capture that.
All right, well, that was the first chapter of Nancy Drew Codes and Clues.
There are 5 more that you get to complete, so there's like about 5 or 6 levels in every one of those. So it'll take you a little while to get through them. But it's a very nice casual game to play. And learn a whole bunch of random basic principles of coding. It's not actually coding. It's getting you the idea of what it takes to be thinking about coding.
And I know if when I was younger, an app like this was out, and I understood, oh, coding isn't just typing a bunch of really hard math problems into a computer, I probably would have been way more susceptible to it at a younger age versus I didn't realize I had a passion for it until I was in college, and by then it was kind of too late to major in it. I got to take a few classes, but just because when I was younger, the initial idea of coding scared me off so much.
Yep. Science and technology, it can be intimidating. But this is a great first step for any kid and any kid at heart to be able to just sit down and play and learn. You guys can get this game off of any of the app stores that are available. And be sure to learn more and watch all of our awesome videos that we have for Codes and Clues at herinteractive.com. Stay sleuthy.
See you later, guys.